Welcome back to Bully Talks Football. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well on this fantastic Tuesday. If you're just like me, you just watched that PSG Bayern game. That's one of the best games I've watched in my life. Oh my God. From the first minute, end to end, action, penalties, action everywhere. Bayern took the lead 1-0. Oh, they were on the front foot the first half. They were showing the energy, that passion, the enthusiasm to get the ball. All of a sudden, Kane gives them the penalty. Well, Pacho fouls it. I genuinely thought it was not a foul, but when the replay showed penalty, Bayern took, they were on the front foot. You thought, okay, maybe Bayern, they're coming to surprise PSG. Oh, boy, were they wrong. All of a sudden, they have this level, this energy. They just kick into gear. Like you don't even. It's one of those things you don't even feel threatened until they are threatening. You don't see it coming. All of a sudden, 1, 2, 3 moves, boom, it's 1-1. All of a sudden, the next instant, it's 2-1, and all of a sudden, it's 2-2. You don't even feel the threat. This PSG team is one of the best teams I've ever watched. They keep on playing like this. They're going to start rivaling MSN. As well as Messi, Suarez, and him. They are so fluid. Champions League, we all know, is man-to-man press. One minute you have them locked in a corner. The next minute, 1, 2, 3 passes, they've sprung open, and you look ridiculous. You look like you weren't even defending. Bayern Munich can defend. They're very good. They're well coached. They know how to defend, how to press. They made them look like Chelsea. It was so open. Dembele carving everybody apart. Kvaratskhelia, oh my God. This Georgian man is fantastic to watch. As a Chelsea fan, I'm trying not to be jealous that we don't have him. Well, I'm sorry, this man, he has energy. He would die on that field before you get him off. You can't guard him one-on-one. Nuno Mendes today tried. Nuno Mendes is probably the best left back in the world. Kvaratskhelia made him look like me defending him. He was no match for him. He ran circles around his circles. And no, he was on a different flavor today. And then Bayern, they put up a good fight, and all of a sudden it's 2-2. You think, okay, 2-2. Bayern carry on, they play, but then very controversial. The penalty at the end of the half was not a penalty. I thought it was not. Alphonso Davies, that was tight ball. He clearly the ball clearly hit his thigh before his hand, because his hand is at the back of holding the, but then he releases it and it comes forward. But it's tied to hand. UEFA, they really need to do better with their handball. Their handball laws is the most primitive thing you've ever seen. And it's any action towards your hand could be because this is hand up, hand high. That's unnatural. Just like this, they would no. Especially that was time. And you think, okay, PSG, they don't deserve it, but okay, they're going to have them 3-2. And then the second half, because the second half started cagey. Nobody was scoring for the first thing. It was cagey, it was back and forth. Nobody really had a glimpse. But boy, oh boy, the second half came. Oh, the second half came, and then they were ready to attack. And by the way, I did say Nuno Mendes, Kvaratskhelia made Nuno Mendes look like round circles. No, sorry, Olise ran circles around Nuno Mendes. That's what I bet. So Olise was the one running circles around Nuno Mendes throughout the entire game. He didn't look silly. Kvaratskhelia was doing whatever he wanted to. I can't remember who that was. Was it Kimmich? Whoever it was on that right side had a rough game. Whoever it was. Because in the second half, again, PSG were spraying counters from left, right. They are so good. They were just defending. And all of a sudden, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Hakimi is playing the ball right across the. Okay, let's get to tap it in. How did that happen? All of a sudden, PSG score again. Was it Dembele again? I think it was Kvaratskhelia. Well, Kvaratskhelia had equalized, but all in all, the game got to 5-2. 5-2, I think the game is dead. You probably watch it, think the game is dead. Like, okay, it's over. Wow, they tried, but wow. Chelsea, you're not really looking so bad. Because this is the same score and they beat us by 5-2. So I'm like, wow. I guess Liam Racine, maybe you weren't the bad guy. No offense, you were. Don't lie to yourself, you were. But Bayern said, nah, hold my water. And Harry Kane, no offense to me, I think he was subdued. Him against PSG, him doing this 10 roll, this deeper roll to get everybody into play, didn't really work. Because the way PSG press you and all that, you don't have time to find those pockets of, they may exist, but how fast they're playing, you never get to see them. He was not really in the game, and then all of a sudden, free kick, Joshua Kimmich, all of a sudden, Upamecano, 5-3. I'm like, okay. It's not so bad, 5-3, you can take the game. And then the next minute we are watching, Kane plays the most beautiful ball you would ever see. I'm talking about tens. People that their actual position is to be playmakers will never play a ball that beautiful in their lives. Look at Luis Diaz's reaction. He was amazed at how good that ball was. Because he was level with, I think it was Pacho. And that the ball, an inch shorter, an inch longer, it's not getting to him. The perfect over the top did his. Luis Diaz did his skill 5-4. And all of a sudden, he kept on going end to end. They kept on throwing jabs at each other. And some of the players on display today, whoa! Wow. So all you can say is wow. Olise, fantastic. Kvaratskhelia was fantastic. Dembele was out of this world. Desiree Doué, young man. It was just everything was wow. And then you open Twitter. You go on Twitter and you see everybody. You think everybody is into the game, like, wow, what a fantastic game of football. This is how Erling Haaland literally going on Instagram taking it. This is football. Not all these corner kicks, defensive bullshit that we see in the Premier League week in week. This is proper football. All of a sudden, just to see Chelsea fans listing the players they could have had. Can you guys just fucking enjoy the game? Enjoy the game. Oh, we could have had Kvaratskhelia, we could have had Doué, we could have had. And what? PSG are just supposed to be looking while they do all of that. They're just supposed to, oh yeah, you want them? Have them. Why not? There's something wrong with with people that support teams in the English Premier League. Because I know it is the toughest league to play in, hands down. But the fact we disrespect the rest of the leagues, thinking that, oh shit, you should always want to come here. Why? Man United fans, oh, if you were really about it, you would have gotten Luis Enrique. Why would he come? He's having a good time. And the players he has, I don't think there are many of them on the market that you can buy, that you can bring in. So I'm so confused why we're always, they should always want to come. We are greater. And the problem is, the Premier League is not suited, does not allow teams to play this kind of football. Hell no. Hell the fuck no. Every team except Arsenal, and no offense to Arsenal, they had the easiest draw out of all of them. Liverpool, City, and Chelsea. Even Newcastle. Newcastle played Barcelona. Liverpool played PSG. Chelsea played PSG. Man City played Real Madrid. They had the easiest. Our football is not conducive for this. If you've ever watched other leagues, just for once, pick up, casually, subscribe to other things, watch their leagues. They actually, teams that have no business pressing PSG, they press them every week. That's why on the biggest stage, they're able to do things like this. Because on that day, they know how to press you. No matter what, they know how to press you. They've been doing this week in, week out. They don't play one style on Saturday and then on Wednesday they have to play the first. No. In Champions League, they go to press you man for man. Very few teams are going to sit back. And the beat they know how to do it week in, week out. They are ready. They are ready. Premier League, we're not. The league, we have those teams that are still good at that, but the league is trended to more physicality. Like, yeah, you can have a style like PSG, but cool. You can play like PSG, but in the league, Who is coming to press you in the league? Most teams will camp out. No offense, Arsenal, they camp, they play in the low block. Hell no, would they let you press them? No, no way. Hell no, the block, and you can't play this kind of football there because in the end it results to eventually, after a while of frustrating, you start crossing the ball. Every notion you start crossing, and all of a sudden it's headers and physicality. It's these long balls constantly because they can't play. They can't. They won't let you play with the feet. It's long balls. And all of a sudden, this kind of football does not happen. I'm sorry. The other leagues, even though yes, the Premier League is tough, other leagues, because they have monopolies. PSG, Bayern, Barca, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, they have monopolies in their leagues. You're guaranteed champs every year, and they can play this kind of football week in, week out because they're used to it. The Premier does not let you. So that's why on this level sometimes we falter. Next year we could be the ones, but we are never that constant like they are, because we will falter because the league does not support it. So for once, I'll just say it. See, I enjoyed this game. This was a great advert for football anywhere. Anybody that has never watched football, please, if you watch that game, just no way you didn't fall in love with the game. There's absolutely no way. Wow, I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.